Today we're talking about big NVIDIA AI announcements. ChatGPT gets a bunch of upgrades for everybody. Leonardo.ai makes huge gains on Midjourney. Apple is building AI into every product, and so much more in this week's incredible AI news. Let's go. Our first story is about ChatGPT launches. First, its models are getting up-to-date information via a web crawler, dubbed GPT Bot, where before you would get told that ChatGPT has a knowledge cutoff date of September 2021, now it's going to have up-to-date information in real time. ChatGPT previously had web browsing, which pretty much accomplished the same thing, but that had been taken offline over a month ago and still is not back. It might have been too dangerous to give users direct ability to point ChatGPT towards websites, and instead, this could be the replacement for it. Now, ChatGPT will go out, gather information, allow the OpenAI team to filter and polish that data before integrating it into its models. Here are some facts about the web crawler. GPT Bot filters out paywall restricted and policy violating sources, but allows site owners to choose whether to grant access. Now, this is very similar to how search engine crawlers work, in that you can specify in your robots.txt file whether or not you want to allow web crawlers or not. Website owners can restrict GPT Bot by modifying their robots.txt file. And of course, because all of this information is going to be integrated into these models, it raises the same copyright infringement questions that search engines raised years ago. Next, custom instructions are rolling out to everybody, not just paid users. Custom instructions were rolled out a few weeks ago, and if you don't remember, custom instructions allows users to give ChatGPT initial direction so that you don't essentially have to start over from scratch each time you use it. One of the most popular ways that this is being used is by telling ChatGPT, you don't need to tell me that you're a large language model. I already know that, because previously it would tell you every chance it got. And ChatGPT is rolling out a bunch of quality of life improvements. Example prompts, so you don't just have to stare at a blank page. Suggested replies, so ChatGPT will automatically synthesize follow-up questions. GPT-4 by default for paid users, which is amazing because every single time you opened up a new window, it would default to GPT 3.5, which was such an annoyance. Code Interpreter now supports uploading multiple files, and an amazing upgrade, you'll actually be able to stay logged in longer than 2 weeks. It was so frustrating to try to go access ChatGPT to be met with the login screen over and over again. I'm so glad they fixed that. And last, they're adding a bunch of keyboard shortcuts. Awesome updates. I can't wait to try them all out. Next, it seems like each week AI is being used for evil. Now AI can record your keystrokes just by listening to them. Typing in a computer password while chatting over Zoom could open the door to a cyber attack. For example, if you're on a Zoom call and you're typing your password, somebody on the other end can record that and actually understand what your password is. A study was revealed this week that artificial intelligence can work out which keys are being pressed by eavesdropping on the sound of the typing. And according to this article, it has more than 90% accuracy. I can only see the accuracy of such models and such attacks increasing, said Dr. S.N. Torreni. These researchers also mentioned a few ways to mitigate these attacks, including biometric passwords, two-step verification, and, funnily enough, using the shift key. So apparently it's really difficult to detect when you press and when you lift off the shift key. So having a bunch of capital letters and lowercase letters together improves your security quite a bit. So remember, the best way to fight our AI overlords is by using the shift key. Next, NVIDIA had a big event called SIGGRAPH, where they launched multiple AI products, including a chip that will significantly reduce the cost of training and fine-tuning LLMs. NVIDIA's new chip, the GH200, has the same GPU as the H100, NVIDIA's current highest-end chip, but it pairs it with 141 gigabytes of cutting-edge memory, as well as a 72-core ARM central processor. NVIDIA is also partnering with Hugging Face, the AI model repository, to offer top-of-the-line GPUs to millions of developers and researchers through the Hugging Face platform. Named NVIDIA GDX Cloud, this AI supercomputing cluster features 8 NVIDIA H100s or A100s for a total of 640 gigabytes of GPU memory per node. This is a monster computing machine. One of the biggest issues facing AI developers is the severe lack of GPUs available, most of which are rented out through the end of the year. So with this much inventory being already sold out, it's a huge help to have all this new processing power available to developers through Hugging Face. Next, in the midst of one of the biggest writers' strikes in history, where the writers' biggest concerns is having their jobs taken by AI, Disney decides to invest heavily in AI. Disney created a task force to explore how to use AI across their entire business. They said this was launched earlier this year before the writers' strikes, but the timing is definitely coincidental. This group that they're building is looking to develop AI applications in-house as well as form partnerships with startups. Disney currently has 11 job openings available for this group, and they're seeking AI and ML experts. Disney had multiple enormous flops this year, including the new Indiana Jones installment, and now they want to use AI to help reduce the cost of these big budget movies. Disney had 100 artists spend 3 years de-aging Harrison Ford for just a few minutes of film in Indiana Jones, which shows the potential of AI to significantly reduce the costs. But honestly, bringing down the cost of these movies is not going to bring butts into seats in the theaters. People seem to be craving new IP, as displayed with Barbenheimer. Next, Apple is putting AI into every product. As their CEO Tim Apple responded to growing questions over their AI strategy, "We view AI and ML as fundamental core technologies, and they are virtually embedded into every product that we build." This is following Apple's lack of specific large AI rollout, which virtually every one of their competitors has made already. Next, Leonardo.ai had 2 big launches this week. First, they made huge gains on Midjourney by launching their PhotoReal update, and it's stunning. PhotoReal is exactly what it sounds like. It's a Gen AI pipeline that allows for impressive creations of photorealistic generative AI. So enable it, set your depth of field preference, and then you can choose from presets such as cinematic, creative, and vibrant. Take a look at some of these examples. PhotoReal is only available for premium users right now. Leonardo AI also launched a new iOS app, which allows you to create incredible AI generative art easily from your phone. Next, 11 Labs, the company behind voice cloning technology, has released a real-time update. Where previously you had to wait to convert your text into a voice, now you can do so in real time. This enables incredible opportunities to have real verbal dialogue with large language models in real time, because now you can generate voice as quickly as a large language model can generate text. Next, WizardLM released their newest model, WizardLM 70B 1.0, which achieves substantial and comprehensive improvement on coding, mathematical reasoning, and open domain conversation capabilities. I've been waiting for an open source model to be able to compete with GPT-4 on coding abilities, and this might be it, so I'm going to be testing it out. If you want me to do a full test of WizardLM 70B 1.0, let me know in the comments. Next, Google has launched IDX, which is a product for developers and looks to be competing directly with Replit. IDX enables development to be done entirely in the cloud, which was popularized by Replit. They've also built an AI coding generation with the power of Palm 2, which has been shown to work very well as a coding assistant. IDX will support a variety of languages at launch, but other than that, there aren't many details yet. If you're interested in learning more or signing up for their waitlist, go to idx.dev. For our AI video of the week, it goes to Joshua Avatar 2.0, which is an absolutely stunning photorealistic avatar completely made with AI, including the actual visuals and the voice. As Joshua has said, we've made massive enhancements to our lifestyle avatar's video quality and fine-tuned our own voice technology to mimic my unique accent and speech patterns perfectly. They haven't released it yet, but they're going to soon, and there's a waitlist for it. I'll drop that in the description below. Check out this video.
In the early days of computer programming, a significant historical anecdote is known as Grace Hopper and the Bug. In 1947, at Harvard University, Rear Admiral Grace Hopper was working on the Mark II computer.
How impressive was that? I can't wait to create an avatar for myself. I had a video this week talking about Kwebbelkop converting his 15 million subscriber YouTube channel to entirely AI. Now, his avatar looks like a cartoon, but imagine if it actually looked as real as this. Soon, you're not going to know whether I'm an avatar or not. Maybe I already am. Our last story isn't necessarily about AI, but rather 2 tech titans that run AI-focused companies, Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. A few months ago, these tech titans challenged each other publicly to an MMA fight. While a lot of people thought this was fake, including myself, it turns out there might actually be a glimmer of hope here. Musk and Zuck have gone back and forth, taking jabs at each other online and talking about potential details of their fight. Then it was revealed that Zuck has been training with jiu-jitsu for a while now and actually won a tournament just a few months back. So he's already way ahead of Musk in terms of fighting ability. And while Musk has publicly said he wanted to fight, it seems that Zuck called his bluff both privately and publicly, saying that he offered dates for the fight, but Musk Musk has yet to confirm, and Zuck is not holding his breath. Musk started out talking about health issues and other things, backtracking on his blustering in true Musk fashion. I truly hope that this fight happens, because no matter who wins, the world will win by being able to see one of them get their butt kicked. If you liked this video, please consider giving me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.